Oh man, I hope he's here. Oh my word. Oh, something's gonna go. Oh no, oh, Mr. Smith! Mr. Smith, I need to talk to you.
Chris, you need to calm down. Calm down.
Alright.
Take some deep breaths.
Okay. Mr. Smith, you sound different. Are you okay?
I had a cold for all that time.
Oh, okay. Well, I hope you're feeling better now, but I really need to talk to you about what happened when I was out back of your land.
Okay.
Yes, sir, I was out back cutting down the trees like you wanted me to clear out some room. But I didn't know how far back I could go, so I started taking a walk back into the trees, and Mr. Smith, I seen someone back there.
So, you were out back, getting the trees chopped.
Yes, sir.
And what happened?
I kind of ran into somebody back there. They got this building back there, and there's barbed wire all around the area.
You ran into who?
Well, I don't know who the guy was, but he was a big-looking guy, and he yelled at me.
Did you see anything that they were doing back there?
Well, no, not really. I didn't see what they were doing. They had all these no trespassing signs up, and the whole area was barbed wire.
Did you go past the no?
Yeah, I went past the no trespassing signs, because I didn't know if that was your land or not.
You went past the no trespassing sign. That was the border of my land. You were in their land.
Oh, I didn't see no marker of any kind, so I kind of thought it was your land. But Mr. Smith, the guy had a rifle, and it seemed like something's going on back there.
Well, we need to go and find the police and let them know something's going on.
Okay, well, do you happen to know where they were? I know they were at your gas station earlier, but I don't see them now.
They're over at the restaurant, so come with me. We'll go talk to the police and see what they say.
All right, sir. We'll just take my car if that's okay. Here, I'll get the door. You just get in the car. Okay. You go on in, Mr. Smith. All right, they're over there at the table. Ma'am, we'd like to speak to you, please.
Yes, sir. How can we help you?
There seem to be some people back behind my land that should not be there.
Okay.
I would like to file a complaint if I can.
Okay, we can file a complaint.
Well, the issue is, they are not on my land.
They're not on your land, though. Well, then we can't file a complaint.
Well, why can't I file a trespassing complaint? They shouldn't be there.
They have to be on your land in order for us to file a trespassing complaint.
Well, Chris here was back there and seen that they were up to something. One of the fellas even had a gun.
Now, if you were on their land and you saw something going on that's illegal, inform us of that. But if we approach them, they can file a complaint of you trespassing on their land.
That is just absurd. How can they do that if they're doing illegal activity back there?
Whether they're doing something illegal or not, that's a separate matter.
This is just so frustrating. Here I am telling you that something's going on and you're not going to do anything about it? Why then are you even in our town if you're not going to serve the people?
Well, sir, I know this is frustrating, and I apologize that it's so frustrating to you. But we are in town for a specific reason. We are not allowed to discuss this as the investigation is ongoing at this time.
Well, that don't help us at all, then. Chris, let's go back to the gas station.
Okay, you folks have a good day. Try to stay out of trouble.
Stay out of trouble? What'd she mean by that? Like we got lots of trouble going around here or something.
Mr. Smith, just get in the car. We'll just go back to the gas station and we'll just talk some more there. No need to get all upset. If there's nothing that the police officers can do, then there's nothing they can do. I mean, by all rights, I shouldn't have been on their land if that wasn't yours, and I do apologize for that, sir. All right, Mr. Smith.
A lot of good those police are. They're not going to do a thing for us.
No.
Stay away from them people out there in that land, Chris. I don't want you going out there no more. You hear me?
Yes, sir.
Now,
I hear
you. Better hear me or I'm going to let you go.
I hear you, sir.
All right, Chris. Enough worrying about them people. I like you go to the farm. You know what? You'll work on that new field to the left of the one that you just got done building.
All right.
We're going to have a field over there to make the straw bales we're going to need for the cows.
Okay.
So once you got that planted and that done and everything, I think we're good for the rest of this month until we're
All
able
right.
to start cutting the grass.
Um,
Why don't you head into town and start talking to locals, see if anyone else needs some help.
okay, I
Give
can
you
do
some
that.
time to get some extra money saved up.
All right.
All right, you have a good day now.
All right, Mr. Smith. So I'll clear up. All right, let's get this. I wonder if I'll have to clear any more trees. I guess we can get it out there and get it ready. I seen the construction people were out back, starting on that new building for Mr. Smith. So maybe we'll have a new barn put up before it's wintertime. Chris, Mr. Smith, are you there?
Yeah, Chris, I hear you.
Hey, Mr. Smith, I'm in the land and I'm trying to find the markers for the boundaries, but I'm not coming across any of the boundaries, and I've walked a good 500 yards.
I bought that plot of land, and I go all the way out. I bought all them. There's 2 plots of lands I bought. It goes all the way
Okay.
to the road, so
Oh.
just cut down them trees, make
Okay.
that plot of land about 250 yards by 250 yards. That should
All right.
be big enough.
All right, Mr. Smith. So you bought the... Well, that looks a lot better. Good morning, George. How are you doing?
Don't worry, Chris. Just give me a few minutes to find my glasses. I know I had them this morning.
George, you have your glasses.
I had them right here. I don't see them anywhere.
They're,
Did I leave them upstairs?
George, your glasses are on your face.
What? Oh, there they are. Would you look at that? It's old age, Chris. I'll tell you what, it catches up to you before you know it. Well, now, did you happen to see Helen outside?
Helen?
She's going up to the restaurant. I thought I heard you pull up as she left.
Helen? George, who's Helen?
What, Helen? Why are you asking about my wife, Chris? She died over 10 years ago. Oh, you must have seen that picture there.
Yeah.
Yep, that's my Helen. Been married together over 40 years. Anyway, we got work to do today. So we need to get some ground ready to plant them sugar beets. We need that in the ground as soon as we come.
George, it's too early for planting sugar beets. In fact, those should have been planted back in March. Actually, right now, people are going to be harvesting sugar beets.
Oh, guess I didn't realize the planting schedule. Must have slipped my mind. That means no cows this year, unless we buy the sugar beets.
George, we don't have anything ready for cows yet. I mean, we have no silage, we have no hay, we don't even have straw.
Well, since you know it all, how about you tell me what you think we should do?
George, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to upset you. I don't think you're thinking about what it is that we need for the cows.
Yo, people, always think you need to know it all. Here, you go out there and you get 2 fields plowed. I don't care where you make them. You plant whatever we can so that we can get stuff planted on time. I need to go breakfast. Helen's waiting on me.
George. Alright, that's not good at all. Oh my goodness. I wonder if somebody in town knows if he has any kids or any family I need to get in touch with. Something's not right. Alright, well, I can't think about that right now. He wants me to get 2 fields ready. The only thing I can think to do is extend this grass field back further. Construction people have been out working on the buildings over here. They're not totally done, but they've got the outside of them roughed in. Got the cow pen going up. We got a new barn for the equipment going up. Mr. Smith is gonna have some silos put in, and he said he's putting in a precision farming shed as well. So he's really putting in some work into this, some money into this land. He wants to get this farm created like he promised his wife. Makes me feel good to be able to work for a man like him.
Just keeps on coming round again. A link in the chain, a link in the chain. Circle that's unbroken, wheel within a wheel, brings you back around and makes you feel like a drop to the rain, like a car to a train. Voice that sings an old refrain, a link in the chain, like a song on the way. Doesn't end or begin, just keeps on coming round again. A link in the chain.
There goes the sheriff. Got his lights on too. I wonder where he's going. Well, it's early morning. I decided to come into town and take a stroll. Had some breakfast down at the restaurant. Yeah, I wonder what's going on over there. Hey. Hey, I know that truck. That's that truck that was back in that area behind George's house. Let's go see. We're gonna walk through town and see if they're stopped somewhere. I'd like to have a word with them. That truck looks like it's at the restaurant. It is. Oh my word, that truck just pushed it. They just hit the police officer. What in the world is going on? And it looks like the police officer took off after that truck. Well, I don't know about you guys, but oh, I am beat. When I get back to the farm, I'll show you everything we did the past 2 days. Oh, I got up here to this open area now. Looks like someone's doing some kind of construction. They're tearing down all the trees. The construction workers there didn't know nothing about it. They just know that they got a job to clear out a couple lots worth of land, he said. He don't know who owns them. He don't know what they're doing. I don't blame him. He's just a worker. We do what we're told, I told him. They put some trees down the row, sort of just to separate the land from the other plot. I had them put some down the other road to show our, where our land started. That's what we did for these two plans. Now, the construction has been completed. Here we got the silo. Got 3 big grain silos. We dropped the grain into the loader here. There's an auger underneath this grate that feeds it into the various grain silo that we pick. We have 3, so we can store 3 different grains. We've got a vehicle storage. We got some of our kit in here that we've been using. And the newest addition to the farm is the Massey Ferguson 7719. It's not bad, not bad. We had to get that because the slurry tank, we couldn't, the one George had broke down, and then I couldn't fix it. He couldn't fix it, so he sold it off, and we leased one, and it was a big one. So he had to upgrade. So now he can drive a tractor, and I can drive a tractor. And we got a workshop in here. We got a fuel tank over here. He has bought a excuse me, he bought a pressure washer. We've got a weather meter here. So that is what we've been doing in the 2 lots. Now, about the new construction. I have not seen a bigger construction crew as what was here. There was at least 15 cars parked up and down the road. It was amazing. They wanted to park inside the parking area up and down the driveway, but George just, he had to say he had a fit was beyond what happened. Anyway, so we got a big spotlight. It lights up this whole area. I'll tell you what. We got 3-bin grain silo. We're going to drop the grain in here. The augers underneath will take it to the various silo. We got a dryer that dries the grain as it goes up. We've got a mechanic shop over here. We've got our tank, petrol tank right there. We've got a pressure washer. We've got a weather vane, calibration. I don't know. George said it beams into outer space and it updates our weather right away. And then we got the precision farming shack here. This is where all our GPS stuff is. We've got our straw bales, our bales and our silage storage here. We've got our machine storage here. We've got a new tractor that's been added. George bought this. It's secondhand, but it's a really nice tractor. And it's about the same power. It's got a little bit more horsepower than the Landian. We've got some of our kit in here, but we had the slurry tank. It broke and we could not fix it, so George had to lease one, and the only one that they had available was a very big one, and our tractor could not pull it. So we had to, George said, well, I'm going to need one anyway, so I might as well buy one. And we got our barn in here. We're going to store the sugar beets, the hay, and the straw silage that we want to sell. Then we got our cow pen. This is just a little cow pen outside here. We got the cow beds. When we open this up, you can see there's more cow beds in here. More cow beds. We've got our automated milking machine. It's got that door locked. As you can see inside, there's the tanker for the milk. Here's another water trough. There's a water trough. And the food trough's going to be down here. We've got our manure pit right here. Which is empty, of course, because we don't have no cows yet. So, that is the new farm buildings. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Now, George took a loan out for all this. And I didn't know he took a loan out for all this until the other night. where he told me he took a loan out and that he had put all his money into it. He used the gas station as the collateral. So he's been a little beside himself, and I think that's got a lot to do with what's going on. We got a little storage here. So that's it. Come on and close. These new doors. Never know how to close them. So that's the farm. Yeah, so anyways, I told George I was taking today off just to rest and relax because I've just wore myself out. So I hope you like the new farm. It's coming around. I think this next year we're going to have a big, I think we're going to get a good cut of grass. That's going to be a lot of our storage for coming year. Then springtime, I plan to put some sugar beets in and some more grain or something that we can use to sell. All right. I hope you all had a good tour. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please like it and subscribe. And I will talk to you all tomorrow. God bless.